Yeah, it's like filmed in somewhere in New South Wales.
Yeah, it's in like some beach.
Stuff then.
They don't have it.
Okay.
So I went with the next best thing, Hubba Bubba.
Oh.
The Hubba Bubba show bag, which is $5, value of $10. So it's not really, it's double your money.
Yeah, right.
But the best thing you get in is like, you get like all the range of the Chewies. Is what it is. You get a cup that says Hubba Bubba. But the thing, actually, that's your choice of the cup or the hammer, the inflatable hammer.
Oh, I know
the
that.
most iconic thing from the show is an
you see
inflatable
people like
hammer.
beating each other over the head with it.
So the inflatable hammer in the Hubba Bubba is what I would go for.
Okay.
Actually, Hubba Bubbas are sickeningly sweet. Anyway.
Marcus is going to get some Hubba Bubba from the milk bar later on.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, Hubba Bubba, that's in.
With Hubba Bubba, do you know that they sell like the rolls of
stick. Yeah.
Yeah, when my brother was a kid, because it's not as thick as regular chewing gum, it's really easy to swallow. He swallowed a whole roll of that.
Whoa.
He ate all of it, and then he just puked purple for like the next hour. So don't do that.
Brother.
Don't give Hubba Bubba to kids.
Yeah, Hubba Bubba writes in, is it weird to text 2 minutes after a text, or should I have waited longer? My
Say
boss,
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Okay.
My boss texted me an important message tonight, and he sent one, and then the second one a minute later. I ended up replying pretty much right away, about 2 minutes after. Does this look weird that I responded straight away? I was near my phone, that's why. Or should I have waited a little bit? Hubba Bubba.
Are you trying to bang your boss?
Yeah, right. I don't want to seem too keen.
Yeah. I mean, this is the question I raised to you guys. There's been a few times where I've like either you guys have texted me or someone else has like messaged me or whatever it is, and I respond straight away, or even on a phone call as well.
Yeah,
okay.
Almost immediately.
Yeah,
and I always get the comment, well, why was that so quickly? Like it rang once, and I'm like, I'm on my phone. I see the call. I answer. It's not like I screen you personally.
You don't worry about seeming too keen.
Yeah, I don't care about those people.
Yeah.
But
And also, you kind of want to say to the person, you rang with the intention of speaking to me, so why are you annoyed that I picked up the phone
I'm
so quickly?
saving you time.
Whoa, jeez.
I am time efficient with my phone calls.
No, Marcus, you're a bit too keen. I'll speak to you later.
I'm going to call Tom instead. He'll leave it for 3 weeks. Maybe he can help me.
He knows how to play hard to win. You don't.
So I was wondering with you guys, firstly, when is it too keen on writing a message back?
Well,
do you mean in a general sense?
In a general sense, and then we'll go into love interest sense.
this is all depends on, I guess, is this going to start a long conversation? Right, like if you message me something, and I know that's not going to be like a simple back and forth, you send a message, I respond.
Yeah, like what time do you want to go for dinner?
And then I say this is it. But if you're asking me something and it's like we're going to have to organize stuff, it depends on what I've got going on.
Yeah.
You know, I might be like, I don't really have the time to sort of start this conversation
Text
now.
back and forth for 5
And
minutes.
I know Marcus is quick to respond.
Yeah.
But before I even send that message, the 3 dots are there. He's already typing.
I'm already typing and waiting for your response.
Predicting your response.
He's just tapping his thumbs on keys to warm them up before you respond.
Actually, you know, there's the keyboard predictors. I'm also like that. Like I can predict what you're going to say,
you're gonna
and
say.
here's the
That's what
response
it is.
back already.
You have 5 pre-drafted messages while he's typing.
It's like choose your own adventure with Marcus. So that's the thing. I guess it depends on what I've got going on. If I'm able to, even with something like a call.
Yeah.
Someone's like, hey, can you give me a call? We just want to discuss this, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I might be like, okay, this call might take half an hour. What have I got going on the next half an hour? And I factor all that in.
You think about it. So I don't think about it. I'm bad like
obviously
that.
not. Because then you're like quick to answer.
I'm quick to answer because I'm like, the quicker I answer, the quicker the conversation's over.
Yeah.
Unless obviously it's
You're
a
like,
friendly
I'm dreading
conversation.
this, so I'll just do it
no,
like a
not
Band-Aid.
dreading, but like I can get it done. So if I had something to do in a half an hour, it's done
You're
already.
Mr. Efficient.
Yeah.
I get you.
I should be German. Like, they're very efficient.
Why aren't you German, Marcus? Be more German.
See, I like quick responses. It's never bothered me. To me, it's more seeing that somebody's read your message and then they don't reply.
Yeah.
Like we have a group chat that probably has about 14 people in it, and occasionally you'll write something and you see
All the heads
everybody's
pop up.
seen it and nobody says anything. And it's
I
like,
fucking hate that.
Yeah,
I hate
well.
it. And I probably I've
I'm
been
guilty of it as well, so I can't really complain.
But usually, like, I hate that when you've like asked a very generic question like, "Hey, does anyone want to do something tonight?" And everybody sees it, and then you can simply just say, "No, I'm busy."
Yeah.
But everyone's just like,
But like,
I
someone's
guess that communicates it though.
But
If
something
nobody
like that
says
could be
anything.
like, you see the message and you're like, all right, cool, I've got to ask my partner what we're doing.
Exactly.
Got to work everything out.
Yeah.
But you're saying you should be like, hang on, let me find out.
"No, not always." No.
To me, it always makes me laugh in like a group chat like that, just in general. If I'll make a joke and nobody laughs or responds, it's just like, well, that wasn't a very good joke then, I
Is
guess.
this thing on?
We have a sample pool of more than 10 people,
Yeah.
and 1 in 14 people don't even say it's funny. funny, so that was a horrible joke.
Tough one.
Generally, your jokes are funny, Damien, even if I don't laugh.
Look,
Someone starts another conversation. I don't know if you guys saw it. Did we not see what I said?
Look, you miss every shot you don't take.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. All right, from a romantic side of
From
things.
a romantic side of things, when do you guys like? All right, you guys have been with girlfriends or sort of wife and fiance now for a very long time, so you don't remember the game as much.
Oh, well, when it was me and my girlfriend, she was all over me. Just texting me. No, joking.
I'm sure she's listening right now and going, no.
She's changed the locks on the house. Actually, you've got a very complicated lock on your house as well.
Oh,
so.
dude, yeah. It's got like a key pass and everything. It's like Batman invented my
Retina scanner and everything.
Your retina scan is just like looking into the
But Damien,
thing.
if I want to get in, I'll just break a window. I'll just break a window.
Why would I try and break the door?
all that security stuff is so just like
It's pointless.
like a padlock on my gate. It's like if someone wants to get in my backyard, they're just going to jump the fence.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's true.
it does not matter.
Yeah, but hey, it's there for security.
That reminded me, I was watching the news the other day. There was this woman who lived in like Frankston or something like that.
Yep.
And she was talking about how her son was in a gang. And he's in jail now.
Right.
And she's afraid that now he's in jail that there might be repercussions of gang members coming to her house, essentially.
Okay.
And then they showed throughout her house basically her Home Alone setup of stopping like robbers from coming in.
In case a sticky bandit
So,
show up.
one of it was like a carpet strip with nails sticking out of it. That was her weapon because she said her logic was, I'm old. And if they come at me, I'm not going to be able to run at them. So if I can hit them from like 2 meters away, that's my weapon.
Did you say a carpet strip?
Like a strip of, like a carpet strip.
And with like a whip with nails on the end of it?
With nails on it, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And then it was showing like her side gate and all this stuff, and she basically had like nails. Her whole method was just sticking nails and things. So there were nails all over her house. So
She must have just watched Home Alone. And was like,
Or she's watched MacGyver. We got Mrs. Guyver.
I do
Guyver.
think she's probably just going to need a tetanus shot more than anything. That's her biggest risk, other than the gang members with that many rusty nails around
What
the
I love
house.
most is you watch this on the news. Well, it goes to show that anybody that's going to break into the house wasn't also watching the
That's
news.
what I mean.
All
Like,
right, so-
why would you give all your bloody
Security.
like basically the blueprint of your house,
Yeah.
all your traps and tricks to the people who may potentially rob you?
Yeah, but does she have a lot of money? Did she seem like she was wealthy?
No, she did not
Spent
seem
all
like
her
she
money
was
on
wealthy.
nails at Bunnings.
And maybe that's why she's like, look, like she wasn't like intentionally like, I've got no money.
Yeah.
I'm supporting myself with nails.
Yes.
Like, please, don't rob me.
She
We've
blew
got
all
no
her
money.
money on an exotic tarantula that she's going to put on them if they get in the house.
Home Alone
Just
stuff.
like Home Alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, back to the texting then.
Yeah.
but yeah,
What
what is an acceptable time?
What would you say? I don't think there's anything wrong with writing back straight away to a message in a romantic
in
sense.
a romantic sense, I think I remember like my dating game. Like
Yeah.
I dated for a while.
Yep.
And I also had to make sure I was like, I can't text back too quickly. Like, 'cause you know, I'm quick off the
Yeah,
gun.
you
right?
are
Yeah,
Draw
right,
McGraw.
right.
Yeah.
Your thumb's just like...
Exactly. And
the
I
air.
recognize that I'm like, I don't want to seem too keen.
Okay.
I definitely didn't want to do that. So I always just had to pace myself. I was like, I've seen the message.
Yeah.
Wait an hour. Wait. Or wait like a day or two for messaging or whatever
yeah.
it was.
The game, though.
Yeah.
This game that you
The game?
mentioned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it one of those things that, like, I think if it didn't exist, people would be much happier?
Yeah,
To be
sure.
Like,
100%.
if a girl texts you and they're like, oh, he hasn't written back yet, but he's probably just playing the game.
Yeah.
Like, he's just obviously...
Now the game is a cliche,
Yeah,
and
sure.
people feel obliged to follow it.
Yeah.
And that's why I think with a question like Marcus is asking, I've been guilty when I was younger of doing that myself and
Right.
policing it to friends as well when they've asked me.
Yeah.
But there's been so many cases where my friend has asked us, me and my friends, and we've said, oh, you should wait now or whatever.
Yeah, right.
And then 2 seconds later, my friend would text me again saying, I text her again already.
Yeah.
Right? And then it worked out for them. Like friends who did that, they're married to those people
oh, no,
now.
you blew it.
Exactly, right?
Because I wrote back in 40 minutes instead of an hour.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I do think it is a case-by-case basis. There have been some friends relationships where they just seem hot and heavy from the get-go,
Right.
and they're inseparable from day dot, you know
Sure,
what I mean?
yeah.
So I don't think there's like a really clear formula with that type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I do think there are probably other people who are like, oh,
You're a bit too keen.
it was half an hour. How keen is that?
Yeah.
And they
Calm
get
down.
turned off by that stuff.
But here's the thing, you messaged me first, so
Yeah.
that's the keenest of them all.
Exactly. Yeah, right. You,
know what I mean?
initiated.
You're a commander king.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I think it's also like I used to pace myself in the sense of like, all right, because with my current girlfriend, it was like I've told her this story many times.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would message her once, we'd have a little conversation, but then I'd end it.
Yeah, so you wouldn't keep it going.
I was like, I'm going to end it now. I'm like, I got to go back to work. I'll speak to you later. And then I would actually put
When
it in.
realistically you wanted to keep talking.
I did, but I was just like, I was at work. I was texting the whole time at work. I didn't give a shit about
So
work.
you were doing, there is like the whole comedian adage is if you hit with a really good joke and you don't think it's going to get any better, just walk off the stage.
Yeah.
Right.
So you were doing like tight 5-minute sets,
Yeah.
and then like
I was having
and every time she speaks to him,
conversations.
he's like, "Well, he's killing it.
Yeah.
He leaves me wanting
Marcus
more."
ends every conversation with, I've been Marcus, you've been great. It's like, he ends every day with, I've been Marcus, you've been great.
She's like, "He's perfect, except there is one thing that's a bit weird about him."
But the reason why I did that is because there was two reasons why I did that. Firstly, I was thinking, I'm like, I don't want to seem too keen.
Okay,
Yes.
fair enough.
And secondly, I'm like, I don't want to like burn out conversation too quickly. I want to see her in person and actually have something to talk about.
Yeah.
Turns out we non-stop talk all
Yeah,
the
you
time.
don't
Plenty
need
to talk
that.
about, yeah.
But at the start, we did. It's like, how much can you actually ask about someone else without building
It's
that
funny,
rapport straight
it's almost
away?
like the more you know, it's like you know so much more, yet you still have much more to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think that would be a bad sign for a relationship if you were kind of like saving things to talk about because when you meet up with them, there's nothing to talk
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
If you're
yeah.
crossing things off a checklist and be like, okay, spoken about the parents.
Damn, what now?
Yeah, exactly, right.
Well, when you first start dating,
Yeah, there's that anxiety for sure.
That's there.
But it's reassuring that when you meet up with the person, it comes naturally.
Comes
and you don't have to
naturally.
think
It was
about
there,
it.
all
Yeah,
sweet.
absolutely.
Well, I mean, I've been dating her for 4 years now, so it's
Yeah, well. He's got a list of everything to talk about. Sort of checked off.
I'm almost at the bottom of the list, guys. Hang on, give me something.
Well, we had some stuff
The
after
list
the
is
show.
anemic. This person is at a work situation,
It's a work situation.
so they wanted to. They were writing.
They felt like they were too keen.
No, I
to
think if
respond to it.
anything, a work situation, that's when you want to be prompt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People want quick responses. They don't want to be waiting around for something work related.
I got to admit, at work, I do that all the time. Like, I'm very quick with the responses and
You
all
have
that.
to be.
And I've been told many times I am like the best person because it's like, they ask a
You
question,
will.
the answer's there straight away.
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't need to wait a day for it. So
Yeah.
in a work situation, I think you're fine.
I'm
Yeah.
with you on that. I'm all about like good service.
Yeah,
And if
I
someone's
want,
asking-
like if I got a question, I want the answered immediately.
Yeah.
I don't need to worry
Your
about
boss
it.
isn't going to call you in and say, "So we've spoken to the other staff members, and you're a bit too keen when it
Yeah.
comes to work-related emails."
Yeah.
You like work too much.
Yes.
Pick it back a little bit.
Your
otherwise you're
enthusiasm,
fired.
your enthusiasm
You're fired.
is really, really unsexy to the whole
Yeah,
staff. So
exactly,
we're going to have to let you go.
Nobody wants to date you. Believe it or not, everyone thinks you're too keen.
I don't want to date anybody.
Well,
As
no
they're
one
pushing you out the door.
We can just be friends.
I've been married for the last 10 years.
I'm sorry. I think that's fair enough. No,
Yeah.
no problem with the work scenario.
Yeah,
Not
no.
at all.
Otherwise, just go like right back whenever you like.
Yeah.
into a
Exactly, I
text.
think so. Yeah.
All
I
right,
think
cool.
so.
Let's leave it there for the show bags. Let's leave it there for the questions.
Yes.
For this week. That's all the time we have. Great questions as always, guys. Are any
you,
of
Tom.
you heading to the Melbourne show by any chance?
No.
I live around the corner from the Melbourne show, and
Yeah.
I definitely don't want
I
to
saw
go.
there was a sign out the front near your house. There's like no access to Flemington Racecourse from
Yeah.
here. Like,
I'm dreading
like,
driving
don't.
home because I saw the traffic on the way here.
Go around the other way. Go around the back way.
You
Yeah.
tell me after.
We got free tickets to the show, and I don't want to go.
You got free tickets
Yeah.
for your work?
Through my wife's sister's
The
work.
thing is, the
okay.
tickets are the cheapest part of it. You get there
Well,
and...
that being said, though, do you know how much a ticket is?
No, how much?
It's like $42. What? Yeah.
Per person?
That's just to get in. That is just to get in. It doesn't give you a show bag or any rides.
That's such a rip.
Is it like a voucher?
no, gives you
And
nothing.
each ride is like $20.
Is
It's
it?
not $20.
It's
surely.
pretty
When's the
expensive.
last time you went to the show?
I'm
Last
going
time
to
I
pay
went,
$20 to go on the goddamn Dodgem car.
probably
Yeah.
about 10 years ago.
Okay.
They're expensive, man. And the show bags are rip-off. We've gone through them then. It's not,
Hey, no, didn't you see the value of the Hubba Bubba bag?
That's
Yes.
$10. Well, mine was $200 value for $30.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure it was.
Those sunnies are worth $100.
So
I'm
the
sure.
recommended retail price, I don't think I've ever seen someone say the recommended retail price is like $100 and then actually be marked as $100.
Never.
Whenever
No.
they say RRP, I know it's a fucking baloney.
Yeah, it's a rip-off.
it's for suckers.
Anyway, but like, it's a recommended rip-off price.
Yeah. That's
right.
I think the show, I loved it so much as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously it's a lot easier to love things when you're a kid.
Yeah.
But now, I don't know, it just seems like such a money grab and there is
Yeah.
not enough there to pull me in.
I don't want to fat lambs and cows and
No.
and
I mean,
Whatever.
how much money do you reckon they make? Because
make
you know
enough.
how
I know
inflated
that
it is.
I know that the business has diminished over the years. It has not been as successful as it was
Yeah,
a
but you
while
reckon
ago.
it's because do you reckon if they made it cheaper, more people would go and therefore be more profitable?
I don't know if I understand
know.
commerce enough, but
Yeah,
like, that's my
exactly,
thought on
yeah.
everything. Be like, well, sales are struggling. Let's just drop the price and we'll
Yeah.
get more sales.
Do you not know?
I don't know enough.
I don't know how their books look, so I can't.
Do you think you would take once your kid's a bit older? You think you'll
Oh,
take
for
them to the
sure,
show?
yeah, definitely. But now, no,
Okay.
not now.
Fair enough.
Guys, that's all the time we have for the show. But thank you to everyone out there for listening, obviously. And we must say that there's been a couple of people that got in touch with us last week or the week before about a very controversial
yes.
ranking of the unsexiest sports.
Yes.
We had some
exactly.
support for my thoughts on Quidditch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I appreciate those
We
out
had
there.
a lot of hate for fencing, like because
Yeah.
everyone was like, fencing is a sexy sport.
I think fencing is
Fencing is
sexy.
fine. I didn't say it was
That's why
unsexy.
It didn't lose.
It didn't lose. But
It
We just said you